Hello and welcome back to my channel. So the Brics Summit is happening right now in South Africa, and this is sending a lot of people into panic mode. Should we be though? I have collected a few videos for you guys on what people think about this. I will leave my own thoughts at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around. Let's get into these videos.
Living in the US or Canada, y'all need to wake up. You have no idea what's happening right now in the world. You guys are all so caught up with the wildfires that are happening in Canada, but that's not even the biggest news that's happening right now. Tomorrow is Brics Summit Day 1. Brics is a new digitalized currency that's going to change the way that economics and trades work, and it constitutes of 5 countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These 5 countries are currently stating a new currency that's going to be backed by gold. And the conversion rate of this currency to US dollars is 1 to 55. Do you know what that means? For us, things are going to skyrocket in price. Inflation is going to become the worst it's ever been in centuries, as if it's not already bad enough now. You're trying to spend $20 there, equivalent to $1,100. That's basically an entire paycheck. And if you're in Canada, it's even worse. It means you guys need to take your money out of bank accounts because it is depreciating in value, and you need to start putting into investments such as crypto, properties, commodities such as gold, especially gold, because gold is actually backed by the Brics currency. And you need to start putting it into investments and assets that will start making you money.
I don't know who needs to hear this. Wake up. Wake up. What is going on? I'm not understanding how we could be going through potentially a crisis, like a serious crisis, where the Brics nation is combining their money together to devalue the American dollar, which means that if we wanted to buy something over in these countries, whether it's Brazil, Russia, China, India, South Africa, if we was to go over there and try to purchase something for $1, guess how much we're going to have to give them? 55 US dollars to their $1. Do you not understand what is going to happen to our economy if that happens? We were just sitting here complaining about eggs $10. Can you imagine how much we're going to have to pay now? If we went to one of these countries and wanted to buy $20, 20 of their dollars worth of goods, do you know how much we're going to have to pay? That's $1,100 for a $20 item. So in layman's terms, that basically means, listen, these countries not messing with the US no more. They're not trading the way that they used to trade. They don't care about nothing. They flip that coin. They're like, we not having it no more. So now we're subjected to inflation like crazy. Our rent, we talking about rent now. We're not going to be able to afford rent. Food, forget about it. That's probably half my check right now just on food, clothes, electronics, oil, like everything that the US was getting from these countries is going to be more than double. Can you imagine living like that? But yet nobody's talking about it. Yet it's under the radar. Yet it's not all over the news. It's not breaking news. This is what they're trying to do to us. None of that is going on. This is why they're distracting you with the fires, all of these wildfires that they're creating, but we're not going to get into all of that, right? We're not going to get into all of that they're creating. So now me, my family, you and your family is subjected to nothing. Like nothing. Basically, because they're not going to increase our pay. You know they're not going to do that. You know Biden don't mess with us like that. You know he do not mess with us like that. So it's not like we're going to get an increase in pay to cover all of these outrageous costs. So what you think going to happen? What do you think going to happen? I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. Because let's not forget, these elites don't care. they're not affected. Whatever happens over here, trust me, they're covered. They make sure that they're covered. They don't care about the little people. We're the little people. They don't care. Oh, and the rich, y'all not exempt. Y'all is not exempt. Because the taxes y'all gonna have to pay, and to live this lavish lifestyle that you want to live, they're going to be taxing the living daylights out of you. The living daylights out of you. Y'all are going to be feeling like us. Y'all are really going to be feeling like us. And we're going to be feeling like the homeless, because that's ultimately what's going to end up happening. Oh, and if you're my color, forget about it, because they've been defecating on us for years. So, you know, they not handing out not one thing. If we do not stand together now, we are going to be in serious trouble. Y'all thought we was going through a spiritual warfare. Huh. It's about to get real, okay? Really real. And the distractions is working just like how they want it to work. Y'all are basically doing their job for them. Y'all need to wake up, because life as you know it today could all change August 22nd. Wake up.
Good morning. Since nobody's saying this, I'm gonna tell you myself. I don't think you guys are understanding what's going on right now. Christmas is canceled. 2023 Christmas is canceled. Unless you're a millionaire, of course. That doesn't concern you. For us poor folks out here that was trying to make ends meet to make our kids happy, Christmas is canceled. You know what else is canceled? Thanksgiving is canceled. You want to know why Thanksgiving is canceled? As of November 1st, everything we used to buy for $1 is not going to be worth no damn dollar. Alexa, what are some things we import from China?
From businesstoday.in. The major import items from China are telecom instruments, computer hardware and peripherals, fertilizers, electronic components/instruments, project goods, organic chemicals, drug intermediates, consumer electronics, electrical machinery, etc.
She said etc. That means there's more, right? Everything you used to buy, let's say the phone's like $900 to $1,000, is gonna go up to at least, let me get my calculator. One second. So a phone right now is going for $1,200. That's like lowballing it, right? Times 50. A phone's gonna be worth $6,000. Is that right? No, that's wrong. $60,000 for a fucking telephone, bitch. If y'all don't get your flip phones like right the fuck now, you're fucked. You're fucked. Every simple little thing we used to get for the low, multiply it by 50 or 55. I don't know how they're gonna go about it, but they're not importing shit to us at the low price. My only question right now is my car going to stay the price that it is right now? Because if it's not, I might as well start biking right now, because I'm not paying for it if it goes up any higher. My only advice would be to bulk up, stack up on as much as you can between now and October, because as of November 1st, babes, we're fucked. Hence why Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, bitch, that shit's over. That shit's over. Your New Year's November now. Okay? Your New Year's November. We're fucked. We're big time fucked, bitch. Don't buy anything you don't need. Yo, wigs are gonna be expensive as shit. I need to order some now. A wig goes for $200 right now. $10,000 for a wig. Cut it down. Half of us don't even have $10,000 in the savings account. They're not telling us shit. They're not telling us. They're not saying this on the news. They want to calm us down. Okay. Remember when I asked Alexa, what are the things that we import? She mentioned drugs. Think about the people that are reliant on certain specific drugs. The insurance companies.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
I ain't talking to you, ho. Can you think about the amount of people that can't even afford their fucking health insurance and their copay? Can you imagine? Is health insurance gonna cover inflation? That's a valid question. I have to think about this because when you think about people going through withdrawals after being hooked on something that the doctors prescribe them, everyone's gonna go fucking nuts, bro. As of November, they don't give a fuck. If they don't burn us to death, we will kill ourselves. That's what they're banking on. Y'all, I'm leaving. But then where am I gonna go? Because other places are on fire too. And these niggas got lasers. So, I'm kind of fucked here too. Hold on. I gotta think about this, but I had to tell you guys. I had to put it in your radar, because if you can't afford something now, imagine how you're gonna be able to afford it in November, babes.
Y'all know what everybody's starting to realize? Is that the whole American dream, the whole freaking America was a freaking scam. It was a sham. And this is why when they announced, oh yes, there's aliens, absolutely no one cared. Because at this point, I think my generation and below is pretty much like, yeah, okay, cool. Are they paying rent? They can come on now. Come on. Let's get it over with. Because I think a lot of people are absolutely hopeless. For the simple fact, they're in crippling debt. The healthcare is boo-boo. Real estate, they can't buy nothing. Child care will dang near leave you destitute. Like, there's nothing left. I think that's why nobody really cares, because it's just really nothing left. And also, I think not even just my generation, I believe like everybody in America kind of knows like it's over. Like there will be no recovery. Like this is not like the other times. This ain't like 2008 where, oh, we'll crash and then we'll get back up. You know, we're going to keep on continue to cycle. No, like there's never been a time like this. The cup of iniquity runneth over, and it's time to pay the piper. America, it's time to pay the piper. I mean, it speaks about this stuff in the Bible. So, if you have not yet repented and turned to the Lord, baby, right now might be the time. I mean, like, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You're living with your parents. And this is not to rag on anybody, because I lived with my parents for like 6 years with my 3 kids. It's terrible. It's terrible. But actually, it wasn't that bad. My parents are actually really great. But, you know, who wants to live with their freaking parents and you 30 with your 3 kids? Nobody. Okay, this isn't about me. But I'm saying basically at this point, if I can get my hands on a nice lump sum of money, baby, I'm buying land in another country and I'm out of here, because there's nothing left here but struggle. They've literally blinded us and made us think that all these other countries were absolute third world, starving, terrible countries, and they're not. And due to social media, we all know it now. And America is actually... But as soon as my ex-husband paid that $95,000 he owes in child support, I'm taking that money and I'm out of here. I want my money. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm still mad about that. But, yeah, y'all, repent, turn away, turn to the Lord. It's almost over.
Okay, so I'm sure everyone is aware that the Brics Summit is happening right now from 22nd to the 24th of August in Sandton, Johannesburg, South Africa. So how does this affect the world? It has been said that over 40 countries will join the Brics once the summit is over. So why is America scared? So the US dollar right now is the world reserve currency, which basically means that every single country all around the world that wants to trade with one another needs dollars. And if you didn't know, the dollar is backed by nothing, but the Brics currency is backed by gold. This is one of the things that number one is going to make it worth and a lot more. I'm sure you've seen the predictions where they are saying that one Brics will equate to 55 US dollars. By the way, it's just a prediction. We don't know for sure if that's how things are going to be. Now you understand why people are scared, because like literally this would be the biggest transfer of wealth that we've ever seen. So once the dollar is dethroned, best believe it is going to be dethroned, because most African countries have already sided with the BRICS. So this will increase strategic relationships between the different countries. This will also allow BRICS countries to trade amongst themselves using a currency backed by gold, giving it more value than the US dollars. If you do a quick research, it says that being a BRICS member will create positive opportunities for BRICS countries. Guys, that concludes my video. You guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Peace.